The story of Joseph in the Bible. Once upon a time, in the land of Canaan, there lived a man named Jacob who had 12 sons. Among all his sons, Joseph was his favorite. Jacob loved Joseph so much that he gave him a special, colorful coat. This made his brothers very jealous. Joseph had an unusual gift. He could interpret dreams. He often shared his dreams with his family. One day, he told them about a dream where their sheaves of wheat bowed down to his sheaf. Then he shared another dream where the sun, moon, and 11 stars were bowing down to him. His brothers thought that Joseph was implying that he would rule over them one day, and their jealousy grew. One day, his brothers were tending to their father's flock in the fields, and Jacob asked Joseph to check on them. When the brothers saw Joseph coming, they plotted to get rid of him. They threw him into a pit and then sold him to a caravan of traders traveling to Egypt. In Egypt, Joseph was bought by a man named Potiphar, who was an officer of Pharaoh, the king of Egypt. Joseph worked very hard and was honest, so Potiphar put him in charge of his house. However, Potiphar's wife falsely accused Joseph of something he didn't do, and Joseph was put in prison. Even in prison, Joseph's honesty and kindness shone through. The prison keeper put Joseph in charge of all the prisoners. Here, Joseph's ability to interpret dreams became known when he correctly interpreted the dreams of 2 of Pharaoh's servants. When Pharaoh had 2 dreams that no one could interpret, one of his servants remembered Joseph and his gift. Joseph was brought to Pharaoh, and he interpreted the dreams to mean that there would be 7 years of plenty, followed by 7 years of famine. Impressed, Pharaoh put Joseph in charge of storing food during the years of plenty to prepare for the famine. As predicted, the famine hit not just Egypt, but all the surrounding lands. People from different places came to Egypt to buy grain, including Joseph's brothers. They didn't recognize Joseph, but he recognized them. Joseph tested his brothers to see if they had changed. And when he saw their remorse for what they had done to him and their love for their youngest brother, Benjamin, Joseph revealed his identity. There was a joyous reunion, and Joseph's family was invited to live in Egypt. In the end, Joseph forgave his brothers, saying, "You meant evil against me, but God meant it for good." And so, Joseph, who was once a dreamer in Canaan, became a ruler in Egypt, saving many lives during the famine. It's a reminder to us that even in difficult times, God has a plan, and goodness can come out of the hardest situations. That's the story of Joseph, one of love, betrayal, forgiveness, and the incredible power of dreams. See you next time.